Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So on the ETH chart, the price dipped quite deep into the micro support area yesterday. Didn't have a break of support, and over the 78.6 retracement there at 3,765 was respected. And we've had a bit of a reaction there, but that is not convincing. I mentioned yesterday that we have possibly here a small 1-2 setup. I think I only mentioned that on Discord for gold members. I think I can't remember. I think I made a video only early in the day. But because nothing happens here on the ETH chart at the moment, it's focus on the ones that obviously, bit of diversification. Once things get interesting again, I can also start to cover ETH more again. But at the moment, there's just no, it's just in this tight range. And the idea is, but you knew about that, is that possibly the triangle completed here on the 3rd of June. And then this could be a wave 1 to the upside. It's a possible 5-wave move in a diagonal. And this year a 3-wave move down in a wave 2. A questionable 1-2 setup. Questionable because this is not the cleanest 5-wave pattern. And the idea would be, okay, as long as it's holding here yesterday's low, we could set up for a 3rd wave rally to 4,030, or actually it would need to be a bit lower now. What I'd like to see, if it's a 3rd wave, then the first ideal target is the 1.38 extension. So yeah, 3,980 for a 3rd wave or higher. And then the 5th wave should take us into the 4,020 plus region. However, it came down quite deep. And really that low should now be in if the purple count is being respected, which it might do. There's just no strong evidence that we're turning around here. It's a 3-wave rally so far. And it's now today interesting or important to watch this swing low. This really needs to hold. Well, if it doesn't, then either the purple triangle is extending. Okay, it could always extend. Could be that the D wave is here and it's now doing the E wave, and could come down a little lower. And the level that becomes relevant below yesterday's low is the red line, and that's at 3,705, which is why I highlighted to you in previous videos. I will really only believe the yellow count, which indicates a breakdown into the lower support region, if the price breaks below 3,765. At the moment, all I see is back-to-back corrective price action. I can see 3 waves up everywhere here. 3 up, 3 down, 3 up, 3 down. This is now the first time where we've had a possible 5-wave move up after the Elliott wave triangle possibly completed. But it always needs to prove it by holding support and then breaking out to the upside. It is a possible setup as long as yesterday's low is holding. Yeah, it could set us up for higher as per the purple count. Any break below yesterday's low will mean that the 3,705 level will become relevant. And below that level, okay, what are the downside targets? What we could do, we could take the length of the A wave in yellow, go to the high of the B wave in yellow, and I'd be looking at the 100% extension. So it might only mean a marginally lower low. So we might then target like 3,621. So first target for yellow. So maybe they are a little bit too far. These labels, these placeholders are a little bit too far down there. That's of course doesn't mean it couldn't go lower. It can, but this is like the first Fibonacci projection target, 3,621. The thing is, the pullback was in 3 waves only. So had this been a 5-wave move down, things would be a bit clearer and point towards the C wave more clearly to the downside. But it's been a 3-wave move after a possible, even though questionable, 5-wave move up. So what I do in this case, I highlight to you that it's a possible 1-2 setup, even though questionable. What that means for you, you have to decide. It's certainly not the greatest setup, but there's an opportunity there, and we're at a critical juncture, as I said yesterday. So pay attention to the relevant parameters. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.